Hello, everyone. Hope you have a great day and continuing with this mood. And for sure you have because it's Thursday. So yes, halab al khamis. Well, today we are going a bit deeper because I'm sure that you are curious to get more information about the thing that you can do with your let's say with your classes. That's why um, I'm also eager with you because I want you to be successful and I want you to be more intellectual with us, especially while we are just like taking classes these days. So what I'm doing today, I'm just teaching you the things that you were waiting for, which is about the extra information in colors and also um, things about guys, if you do you have any problem with the link because someone is just writing me email and saying no, you are all here. So maybe he did some mistake. I don't think so. There is any problem. It works. And great. So I just answered him. No worries. Uh, so yes, today what we are taking things about the uh, colors. So we are using different, uh, let's say, different way to apply colors, and also we are taking image and link. So let's start. First thing what I'm doing, as usual, I have to save my file. So Control Alt S, then third site A dot HTML. Save. Now HTML, HTML. So in this between what I have head, and then what I have body, body. So simple like this, Control S, and I want to check if I did it right. This is third site A. As we see, we have our own website, and now I want to change this. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to the head and add title. Control S, refresh. Perfect. So let's go back to our code. Now, here where I want to add, I want to add a heading. So how to add a heading? I forgot. Do you remember? No, you don't. Oh, yes. Great. Thank you, Fennec. Thank you, all of you. Great, great, great. Perfect. I'm super happy. So what I'm doing here, I will just write hello all. Control S, checking the result. Perfect, it works. So here I'm just coming to the body because body is also an element, so I can add some style to the body. So what I'm doing, style, I add an attribute, then in the attribute, I write my property. Mishda, I just want to apply it on the body, so that's why I went to the body. Because body is also an element, so I can apply it on the body. Here, I will write background color. Then I will choose the color. For example, violet. Let's see. Fresh. Yes, I have a super and glowing galish color. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry for you because we have to apply a galish color. So yes, this is how we are applying a normal color. Now, what I'm adding a paragraph. So here in the paragraph, I will write, hi there, my name is Soran. I'm teaching ICT subjects. Okay, I have this, Control S. Without E, Mishta, without this E, it's just BR. And if you want to talk about pre, it's not like this, it's in P, not in B. So let's just try this. We have this text like that. But if you look at the code, how I wrote it differently. So yes, exactly. As Mishta wrote, we have something else, another element which calls pre. Pre is mean pre formatted text. So how to use pre? I'm just writing pre like this. And then whatever I wrote here, I could just add it there. Simple like this, as you see. And then we will see the result. Wow. I see here, it's just like how I wrote it there, it's just showing or printing here the same way. How I wrote it there and what I used there, it just showed me the same way. So it means that however I wrote it here, it will show the same on the website. So this is a good news. So here it means that I don't need to put BR. I don't need to put BRs. So without BRs, I just wrote my text this way and I see it on the website the same way as it is. Exactly. Yes, right, Benar. Not like this. No, 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 no. Not whatever we are writing in paragraph is showing there. No, no. Like I could say, I just wrote this to show you that the difference between them. But you can just delete this. I just delete it. Control S. Refresh. Still, I have the paragraph. So it's not like I have to have the paragraph then writing pre. Well, yes. So here we can use pre even without having our paragraph. But I just put the paragraph to show you that it is possible to have something like this while we are writing our paragraph. So however I want to show, I could just write it here and then it will just print it the same way that I wrote it here without any issue. Well, let's move on. Now, I just gave this to my background, to my body. So if I want to give a style to the header, how I will add this style, I'm just coming here and I will write, for example, color, which I mean the text color. Then this time I'm not using the names because I'm not familiar with the name in English. So I don't know what is the, let's say, uh, Shini Asmani, it calls in English. So why I have to just try to check for the name? There's something else which calls RGB colors. What is RGB? R is for red, G is for green, and B is for blue. So RGB, this is the main, these three colors, red, green, blue, are the ingredients for creating any other color. This is the main colors within our rainbow color. So that's why we are just using these three to create our own color. And these three is starting from 0 to, it's like this. Here in is red, green, and blue. So we are not writing it in text. We are writing it in numbers. It starts from 0 to 255. So it means that we have 256 different shade of red. And we have 256 different shade of green and 256 different shade of blue. We are mixing these color to create a new color, and then we are using it. So for this purpose, there's a website. Thanks for Mom Sabnar. She just found this website for us to use it. I'm just putting it into comment, so you can just click on it. You will have this website. So now, if I want to get the RGB, how I'm getting the RGB, I'm just trying to mix this three colors together and then getting out with another color, something like something like like this. So what I have 83, 50, 159. So I'm just selecting this one, Control C, and then take it here to my code, Control V. So I have 83, number 83 for red, and 50 for green, and 159 for blue. So Control S, and then going back to our website, refresh. As you see, I changed the color of my heading with use of HELO or the heading, and I used RGB for this purpose. So yeah, now I see it's 83, and these are the numbers. That's why I can't just use any numbers. I can just make change here. I could just make this, let's say 70, and Control S to see what will happen here. Yeah, it's not a big difference. So let's change this to 200. And refresh. Yeah, the color is just changing. So I will change this one to 100, Control S. I see like different is just happening, but slightly. So yeah, you can just make change to see uh, the difference, and everything will be all right. Guys, I don't know, like this is the link that you clicked on, isn't it? So I don't know, like some student they have problem with their computer, or they have problem with something else. So try to use uh Gulchin, try to use this link. So I send it in the comments. So just try to use it for joining the class. This is the link that you have it here. Yeah. So let's go back to our lecture. As you see, we have here the RGB colors and we add it perfectly. Now, if I want to make change in the visibility of it, we have something we call it alpha. We use this alpha for transparency. So if we have the number close to 0, it will be more invisible, the text. If we close it to 1, it won't be fully appear. So let's make some change here. So I will make this 255 and then refresh. Oh no, oh no, what I did. Make it 50, and maybe I have to change this to 255, Control S. I just made a big mistake. Yeah, oh yeah, thank you, God. So here we have this color. If I want to make the transparency of it a bit more, I will add what? I will add alpha. The alpha is starting from 0 to 1. So let's try 0.6. Control S and refresh. You see, it starts to be more lighter, the color, and getting a bit deeper. So if I try to make it 0.4, Control S, it will almost disappear. You see, almost disappear. So if we make it 0, then what we did, we just um, made it to be so invisible. So if we made this number closer to 0, it will make it less appear, and it will be more transparent. So if we made it up to 1, then the color, it will be more bold and more showing. That's it. Then what else we have? Let's go to the paragraph, and also here at style equal, what we have, we will use this time background color for this. And instead of using RGB or the name, this time we are using HSL. What is HSL? So it should be abbreviation of something. So the H is standing for hue, the S standing for saturate, and the L standing for lightness. Well, we are saying we have HSL. Open the bracket, go inside. Then what we have the H, the S, and the L. So H is start for hue, and saturate, then lightens, lightness, like this, I think. Yes. So what we have here, for hue, we have a number between 0 to 360. For saturate, we have percentage or percentage. And for lighting, as also lightens, we have percentage. So, you know, the percentage is starting from 0 to 100. And this number is like a whole number starting from 0 to 360, 360, I think. Yes. So, yep, we have this sort of number. Let's go to the website that we just opened for the purpose of the color RGB. So here as well, we have these numbers, 200 like this. So let's just make it more darker this time. Let's say something getting closer to this color. So what we have, 175, 72 is it, isn't it? Yes. So instead of this, we are taking 172. Instead of that, we are taking 69 or 96, I think, yes, percent. And for that one, we are taking 22%. Control S. Now I have, this is for the hue, and this is for the saturate, and this is for lightness. Control S. Let's go back here and refresh to our website, refresh. Now we have this color. Also for HSL, we have alpha for transparency. So how to use it? It's super easy. Add alpha 0.4, let's say, and going back here to see what happened. You see the color just almost blended with the background. So that's why you see this sort of color. So if we are making any change here, it just appears there according to the change. So if we are making it a bit bold, so we see the color more physical, like visible. If we are making it less, it will be more invisible. Okay, so simple like this. We are trying to make the color for our background according to the required that we are looking for. So now we just skip this issue, because I remember yesterday there was student, they were saying, oh, we have to remember all this name and we have to memorize it. No, you don't need to memorize anything. Even within the coding, I'm not writing whole code. For example, here, let's go to the pre. I'm just saying S for style. I'm just coming down to find, because alphabetic arrange. So here we have style. Double click, equal. Then open the double quote. Here I want to give, let's say, background color. What I'm doing, I know that background color is starting with letter B, so I will just write B, and then coming down, background color, double click, colon. Now I'm using what? I'm using hexadecimal. Hexa means 16 in Latin. So hexadecimal is starting from 0 to F. Why F? Why we are saying hexadecimal is starting from 0 to F. Why? What we mean by this? I'm quite sure, and I asked the teachers from literacy, they said that we taught you this. It's about hexadecimal, decimal, and binary. So for sure you know this. So if you don't know, it's a big issue, and I cannot trust you that you can memorize those codes. No answer? Or you are sleeping? I said why we have the range for hexadecimal from 0 to 16, to F. 0 to F. Why? No answer? So shameful, but let me explain to you. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't have 10 because we already used 1 and 0. So what we have A, B, C, D, E, F. That's why we have it from 0 to F. This is the range. So when we are talking about hexadecimal in the colors, you see here, there's like 6 digits. So each 2 digits is for one color. For example, the first 2 digit is for red, the second 2 digit is for green, and the third 2 digit is for blue. So that's why we have 2 digit, 2 digit, 2 digit with using the hashtag. For example, I want to change the background color of that specific text. I'm just using this one. Let's just make it something like this. Yeah. So I have this number. I will copy it wholly. And then I'm going to my website. Here, the code. I'm just pasting it here. So what I have 8A for red, FA for green, and 19 for blue. That's why I have 6 digits. So do not forget this, please. And we have the hashtag. Now, what I'm doing, I'm just Control S. I have to have this in the background of my pre-formatted text. Hola, I have it. Unfortunately, in hexadecimal, we don't have alpha. Okay, we don't have alpha. Right, it's here written that there is an alpha for it and I can change it, but you see this number is not changing. It's just changing in the red, the RGB, and also the SLA. Okay. Yes, we cannot edit transparency here. But if you want to use transparency, use RGB, use HSL. And one more thing, sometimes you are seeing code is written like this. For example, it's like HSLA. It means that we added alpha to it and I didn't wrote it, still it works. So don't be confused if you saw something like this. It means that here, the last one is an alpha, that it's been used within the code. Even if you are not writing it, it's not a big deal and you are not making any mistake. So yes, you could add it, RGBA, this is R, this is G, this is B, and this is A, and HSL. A, this is hue, this is saturate, and this is lightens, and this is alpha. Even without it, it works. With it or without it, there is no problem at all. We have the same output. Okay? We have the same output. So yeah, I just told you this to not get confused if you saw something like this while you are searching for some extra information or you are just trying to apply, but bam, in a matter of sudden, you will see something like that. So yeah, it is easy, it is fine, and it's fun. You can just write it like this, or like that, or like this. So it's up to you, or you want to write the name. No one can judge you about any sort of way that you are using for coloring or for changing the colors of your website. Well, so we done with this. Let's go to the link. Unfortunately, link is not working alone. It needs something to just print it on. So that's why before adding the element of the link, we have to add the paragraph to just tell to our website that we have something here and we want to print it. Okay. So inside the paragraph, what we are adding the attribute or the element of, not the attribute, the element of link, which is an A, letter A. Then we are coming inside to add the information. So what we have here, we have what we have, what we are adding for the link. Do you have any idea? If not, I'm not getting angry or I'm not judging you, so it's fine. So after that, Fennec, what we have inside the A, what we are writing to get the link. Well, yes, 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 it's, perfect. Hyperlink reference, hyperlink reference. Like this, href, okay? And then equal href, hyperlink reference. Then here inside this, we are adding the link. As an example, I'm adding this link to just show that we appreciate their help. Going back here, Control V. So we add the hyperlink reference here, and then what we are naming this to be, we need something to be there to show what we have. So we are saying colors. So let's go back here and refresh. What we have colors. Yes, this is the link. So when we are clicking on it, it will open the website that we are required by clicking. But I see that my website is just like disappeared. I have to go back to see my website. So we need to add something here to see our website and open that link in a new tab. So what we are doing, yes, exactly. Target. Thank you, Mishda. What we have here, we have blank to open a blank tab for us. So Control S, then going back here, refresh. Now this time, if I'm clicking here, hola, it just opened a new tab for me. You see, click, it opens a new tab for me, and I have my website as well. So parallelly, I can work on both of them. I don't need to go back and, to just change and go back, change and go back. No, I have both of them in front of me. Simple like this. So yes, this is how we did it. It's not hard, even it's fun. So why not? Let's just do it. This is how we are adding the link to our website. If it's a Google link or if it's anything else, you can just add it this way. Okay, Control C, because I'm a bit lazy. No, I'm a really lazy, so that's why I'm just adding this way. So if I have my own page, as an example, here I have first, I have second, and I have third. So if I want to use the second link, how to add it? I'm just right clicking. One minute, guys. Yeah, I'm back. So what I did, I just went to the page that I want to have it here. So what I'm doing, right click here and go to properties. Here, it shows me the location. So what I'm getting the path of it. Copy, Control C, and I have the name, which is second site A. Great. Close this one. Thank you. Let's get back here. Here in this between, I will just do paste. But before that, the HTML is not dealing with forward slash. It's just like dealing with it's not dealing with backslash. It's just dealing with forward slash. So I have to change it to forward slash like this. And then adding one more to write the name of the file that I want. You remember I said it's a second site and letter A dot HTML. You remember? Great. So I have this one, and instead of the color, I will write second site A. Okay. Why is not writing this second? Yes. Control S, going back here, and I refresh. I have this. If I click it, it will take me to our second website, or let's say our second class practical. So what we did, we just went to our folder, right click, properties, to just get the path. So here we have the location. I just select it, Control C. Also, I said the name is second file and it's .html. I memorized this. Now, coming back to my website or to the code editor, Control V. Then I said that it's not accepting backslash. We have to have a forward slash. Okay. So we put a forward slash here and another forward slash. We change all the backslash to forward slash, and then we have second site a.html. Okay. And now I just wrote second and like this. Refresh. When I'm clicking, it's just showing me the website that I have. Super easy and so helpful indeed. Because while you are doing your project, you have to do something like this. As a result, yeah. Why not? Of course. Perfect. So yes, it is so easy and so simple. That's why like you can just do it. Yes, anything you can just put it here and it will open it for you. So why not just like try to use this hyperlink with your website when you start practicing. Now, the last and not the least, thank you, Mishta. We have what? We have image, IMG. And this is one of the tag that we don't have close tag for it. So it's an open tag as well. So here we have an open tag that we will use. So do not forget what we have. We have close tag and we have open tag. If in the exam I told you which one of these are an open tag, and I will give you P, I will give you pre, I will give you head, and then I will give you BR. Which one is the open tag? You see, you are sleeping. Oh yeah, yes, yes, yes. Perfect. So you are not sleeping. So here, as Mijda wrote it for us, what we have source here. We are writing the source, then equal. Now what I am adding here, the name of the file. So it is really good to have your file inside your folder that you are using for saving the website in it. So that's why I have these two files here, and I'm using this two file. So here, what we are doing, we are just looking at it here. It is a JPG file and its name is logos. So I'm coming here, logos.jpg, Control S. Now let's see what is our output. Refresh. Great, we have this photo, but I see it is quite big. So I have to change something in this photo to make it smaller. So what I'm adding, yes, perfect. Width equal to, let's say 25% of my body, and I have height, let's say 300 is enough, I guess. So Control S, let's see. Yes, yeah, now it's better. I have it smaller and it fits to my website. So if I want, yeah, I add height, Mr. Yeah, why not? Of course. We said we have image. So it's like this. It's an open tag. We don't need to close it like how we are doing with paragraph. We have opening and closing, as in hyperlink. We have closing, opening and closing. For image, we don't have close. So we don't need to put something like this. IMG. We don't need this because we don't have this part. All we have is just an open tag. And then for adding the picture, we have what? We have the source of the picture, SRC. Okay, it's an abbreviation. Then we are open, as we did it with style, as we did it with the other things. We are just open the double quotation, and I told you to put the photo where you put your website. So I have my website in this folder, which is named web design. So I just put it there to have it next to my file. So here, what I'm doing, I'm just adding the name logos.jpg. How I know it's a JPG? I just look at it here. There's JPG. If I didn't show it like this, I will just right click, properties. Here is written the extension of your file. Logos is the name, and this is the extension. The type of file is .jpg. So that's why I just wrote JPG. Control S and refresh. I have the photo. So I saw that the photo is quite big. I just made a decision to make it smaller. So what I'm using width. Here, I will say I need 25% of my body, and the height, I need 300. It's fine. Control S. According to your photo, you can make changes in these two, so it will help you to have a proper image and a proper size according to your website. Now, if in case something happened, for example, if I have a problem with the name or anything, and if I refresh here, I see there's a corrupted file. So I don't know what is this file about. So to help those who they have problem with opening the file, I need to add something which is called alternative. Alt is mean alternative. If my image is not showing, show me this. So what is this? It's a logo. Control S. So if I'm going back here and refresh, it shows me logo because I wrote logo. If I'm not writing logo, let's say I just wrote blah, blah, blah. Control S. You see, whatever you are writing in the alternative, it just shows without any problem. And you have no issue with it, and you see it clearly. So let's go back here and logos, Control S, to have our picture back. Yeah, we have our picture back. So if in case you didn't have your image in your folder, for example, I have this picture here. It's here. I have this one. So I want to use this one. How to use it? It's super simple. What I'm doing, I'm just going to the photo. Let's go back here. I'm just pissed. So it's on the desktop. I just do right click and then properties. I see the path. I will take this path, Control C, put it here, Control V, changing this backslash to forward slash like this. Then what is the name? Let's go back here. Name is capture, Control C, and it's .jpg. So let's go here, Control V, .jpg, Control S. Now, if I want to see, yeah, I see the picture, but this way is not so acceptable because you are not like later on, if I ask you to give me your project, you are not giving me your laptop. Or if you asked me to give you like at the end of the project, you want to just for the final exam for review, you are asking for those files that we practiced on. So if I give you this file, it's not giving you the right to see the picture because this picture is within the path on my computer, but on your computer, you don't have C, you don't have users, you don't have impact, you don't have this desktop, you don't have this picture on your desktop. But if I gave you the folder with the picture and everything, and I put this picture into the folder and I brought the name that way, which we did it in the beginning, it will be fine and you won't have any problem. But this way you will have real problem with the uh, viewing. So now if I want to change the direction of this photo from from left to right, what I have something which called float. So I will write style equal, I have float, and right, Control S, and then refresh. You see, I changed the direction of this photo from right to left. So it is super easy and super normal, and we don't have any issue. We can just change the direction of the photos from right to left, from left to right, and do whatever we want. Is it clear? So we don't have any problem with it, and we can just like make change. Just like, let me bring this down. Now you will see it easier and clear this way. So yes, what we add, we just add style equal float, and then we gave value to our properties. Super easy, super simple. And this is all the things which relate to this uh, class of today. So don't panic and don't be worried if something went wrong with you. Just try to get back to the class, or just like again play the video or the session, recorded session, and try it again and again and again to have all of it in your brain, because I don't want it to only be on my computer or just be in the video. I want all these information be in your head. So try to practice and try to do your best. And as I made an announcement in the stream, Sunday, inshallah, you have your midterm test, which is going to be all what you in sorry, excuse me, guys, all what you got in Excel and Access. So there's nothing relate to web develop. So don't study in web develop. Just try to focus on Excel and Access within these 2 days that you have tomorrow and after tomorrow. Study hard and do your best, because the midterm is like helping you a lot to memorize, or let's say to refresh your uh, gained information one more time, uh, to not forget, as you today forgot how the hexa is being structured. So yes, I will leave you with Mama Sabnar. I don't want to waste your time, and inshallah, see you on Sunday. Yeah, Mom Sabna is just wrote you in the comment. So yes, best of luck and goodbye. Wish you a great weekend. Bye bye.